up every day and think about my future. Like where I'ma be in the next 5 years. Got a mind filled with ideas. They gon' hate from the jump. That's just how it is. So fuck what they think about you.
We can really talk about that more too once we cut it off.
Hell yeah.
Welcome. I don't do no fucking intros. You feel me? I don't do no intros. Talk, boy.
Welcome.
Yeah, they know what it is. They know what it is. They watching. They know what it is.
Fellow host Jew. This is Word to the Wise podcast episode. It's 15, right? 15.
I think so. Yeah.
All right. We in here today.
I feel like it's been a while since we did one though.
It do feel that way, but we did drop Mondays.
Exactly. We do this shit every week, so
yeah,
whatever.
It's good.
I don't know. I think because now we record on a different day. I think that's what it is.
They might have threw the shit off. Usually Thursday, niggas.
So yeah. I think that's what it is now. Yeah. Since we do it on Sunday type shit.
I can legit say I didn't really speak to you yesterday, day before. Did I speak to you the day before that? Either way,
yeah, we talk.
I can say what you been up to, even though we've been in the bitch for like 2 hours already talking.
For real.
We don't really catch up like that though.
Nah, most time we can't catch up because we be talking to each other pretty consistently.
Niggas talk so damn much that we decided to do the podcast. Like that's just what we gonna do. The shit regardless. Why not invest and do the shit on this? You know?
That's a fact.
Our opinions need to be heard.
Oh yeah, we about to get into that. Some motherfuckers don't like some shit you got to say.
Speaking of opinions, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, motherfuckers don't like what you got to say.
It is what it is.
Yeah, fuck them. Nah, they cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody entitled to their own opinion, and I can see why.
No, we get into it. We'll get into it.
We'll get into it.
But yeah, as far as what I've been up to, you already know how my answers be. Nothing much. As they say, taking it one day at a time. You know, literally though, one day at a time. You feel me?
Yeah, you got to.
What about you?
I mean, working, same shit. You know, repetition. About to start this new series.
You are? No, I know how to think about what you're talking about.
New Avengers series.
Okay.
Nah, I
was gonna let you get your shit off. I ain't gonna stop you. Get your shit off.
Well, I am, but I ain't gonna sit here and promote it yet. And I ain't even got my feet dirty yet. That's I don't think so. You ain't got your foot wet or something. Feet wet. Like they say something about dipping your toe in the water. Whatever. Who knows what the saying is? I'm making it just new shit. Ain't got my feet dirty yet.
Yeah, whatever.
Took my shoes off.
Yeah, some shit like that. You ain't jumped off the porch with this yet.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll say it like that.
But other than
that, like jumped off the porch.
I'm trying to think. I guess I could throw a movie out there I watched recently that caught my eye yesterday.
What's that?
It's called Honey Boy. See, we was already about to get on this topic, but facts.
Yo,
it's a Shia LaBeouf. It's a movie. It's like me either till yesterday. I won't watch a movie on Amazon or anything like that.
Just the way you said it,
Honey Boy.
Like man,
yeah, but it's about Shia LaBeouf. Yo, he actually, I don't know if he directed or wrote. I think he wrote the script or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It's very beautiful, man.
Beautiful.
He went through a rough childhood, man. His pops used to beat him. Nigga was smoking cigarettes.
Oh, big deal.
It was taking him back to the. Oh, I guess.
Yeah. I never.
But where was I? Oh yeah, this was back when he was in Even Steven. Back in the Even Steven days. You remember that show? Great show, by the way. That was one of my favorites as a kid.
I didn't watch that shit.
Word up. It was good. But. Yeah, it was basically a little autobiography. He played his dad and would like do shit that his dad to the little boy that his dad would do to him. Yeah, man. It's just I ain't get all into it.
It's just on the flick.
It's on Amazon.
Okay.
And only clicked on it because first off I fuck with Shia LaBeouf regardless of what people were saying about him at one point in time.
I'm trying to call him crazy.
Yeah. I can see why, man.
It was wild
if
a
you
little
watch
bit,
that movie,
some of that shit.
If you watch that movie,
yeah.
You can see why. Like he went through some shit, boy. But yeah, man. Pretty good movie overall. It was on Amazon. I only watched it because first off, it's Shia LaBeouf, like I said. It almost had 5. It almost had 5 stars. And I fucks with movies that got a little bit over 4 stars. So.
Yeah, I try not to go too much off of ratings, but sometimes most people be on point. You know what I'm saying? For the most
these
part.
days, man, these mainstream streaming services.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't kicking out much as they used to. So you got to go fire stick shit.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, that's really what I did with my weekend. I guess stay in the crib, watch movies.
That's what's up. You know, it's nice to just chill out and be with the fam and all that sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't know anything about that because I don't have a family. I'm a bachelor.
Sorry to hear that, man. It's an
I don't
amazing
give a
life.
fuck.
It's an amazing life, man.
Yeah, so is this one.
What they say, happy wife, happy life, y'all.
Yeah, well, Happy me. Whatever. Fuck you talking about. Shit. But nah, I feel you though. How my boy doing?
Good. Bad as ever. Good.
He just energetic.
What do they call it? Rhetorical question? Rhetorical. No. What is it when you say? I say he's doing good, but he's bad as ever. But good.
I don't know what that's called. I don't know
like
what
he's.
I don't know what. I'm not trying to be funny this time. I don't know what you're talking about. No, that's
it is
good,
what it is with kids.
That's what's up.
For the most part. But I guess I'll jump to the topics real quick, man. Everybody flipping out about Gail, or should I say this dog head ass?
Now fuck
bitch.
that. Before we get into all that, we got to talk about.
Oh, we got to address some
shit.
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers seem to think my boy is homophobic, which I agree with y'all. But nah.
I can.
I had a couple people was talking about what we were talking about last week for you. 7 to 10 people who
last
watched,
episode
7 to 10 people who watched, but now like some people was talking about the conversation we had as far as like the whole gay agenda and them pushing certain stuff and thoughts and opinions on it. And one of my homegirls was saying something about you seem to be a bit homophobic, and I was like, yeah, I know, meaning I know he come off that way, but I know you as a person, he not really a homophobic person, but I could see why she would feel that way. You know? So that's pretty much the premise. I can see how some of my statements
would have persuaded her that way, because I said we grew up in that era to where that just people frowned upon that stuff, and I chose my beliefs. I said there's nothing wrong with being pro straight, like you know what I'm saying.
Just like the same way y'all, want, I won't say like gay rights or whatever, because but I guess you would call it that. Y'all want to be pro gay and gay rights and shit like that. It's like what's wrong with niggas saying I want my child to be heterosexual and
nothing wrong with that.
want my straight rights and shit like that, but
nothing wrong with that.
I think she was saying shit like the gay agenda. Like that's one thing she said she wasn't necessarily. But I told her I had to disagree. Like there's definitely was a gay agenda. But to me they go hand in hand, which is the gay agenda ties into making being gay or homosexuality more acceptable. Whatever, they not hurting nobody. As far as I'm concerned, that's on y'all. Like that I'm not gay, so it don't got nothing to do with me. You know,
not at all.
And of course I'm gonna say the person's name, but this person is also bisexual, so I can see why like you like men and women, so you like. I love everybody. I
recall a quote. You was like, we were talking about. I was like, it don't matter who you love, men, women. I mentioned something about women loving women. You was like hot, and I agreed.
Yeah. Like, but I guess they would say, well, then why is it not? Well, I can't say why it's not hot for two men. But we don't like men though, so you know what I'm saying. That
explains.
But no. Actually, their response to you would be the thing where you said about when your son was like, "Oh, two boys kissing. Ew, they don't do that." He's like, "My boy." But they'll say, so why is it that? So if two women were kissing, would you say? And if he said, "Ew, two girls," would you champion that too? That's the question.
That's a good one.
It's a great one.
Like most, a lot of heterosexual males.
Freestyle King.
Name a heterosexual male that doesn't that'll see a woman on TV and go, "Ew," like.
Yeah, you're right. No, but two women.
But if my son did it, would I be like?
Yeah, if you see two women. But would I
be like, "Oh, that's my boy"?
The thing though, there is a bunch of people who. Like heterosexual, or like especially like these religious motherfuckers who don't like two women, two men.
Yeah.
None of that. If it ain't man, woman, and all that shit, you feel me? But I mean, I get it, bro. I get it from all. Pause. I get it from all angles. Pause. But yeah,
people call pause and no homo.
I told you I'm about to stop saying that shit because it's like. When you say pause, no homo, all that shit, like, yo, you always think about some gay shit. Like, damn. Like, you always think something that you say is gay, but. Yeah, it's like Cameron says, it's not about being gay, it's about saying something gay. So I say no homo, pause, whatever. You can't even say no homo no more. That's offensive now. To say no homo is offensive.
And I can see why I can see why.
I get it. Like, goddamn, bro. Yeah. It's like, look, I get it. Like, y'all probably feel like, you don't want nobody to say nigger. That's different. Like, now it's to the point.
I hate when people try to compare the two. I think
this society is so sensitive.
I hate when people try to compare black people to gay people.
That shit pisses me off too. That's completely
different. We are talking a whole like.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Again, I can understand why they would say it. So
yeah. You know? I'm not like once again. I'm never knocking anybody for their sexual preference, man. You love who you love.
You say on camera.
Nah,
this is gonna be our new narrative now. Yes, sir. Homophobe. You feel me?
Never getting a career.
The next one gonna come out with me. With that nigga, he's a bachelor. This one, he must be gay. Oh my god, here we go. You feel me? I already know how this shit about to go. This ain't that type of party. Don't send that shit this way.
Yeah, I almost forgot to bring that shit up, man.
Or they're gonna say you gay because you're so strong against homosexual. He's a in the closet homosexual because you know how that go.
Just like I'm pro-black, I'm pro-heterosexual.
But that's the funny part. Now, granted, this ain't the equivalent because you're not half straight, half gay or whatever. But you're half black, half white. So somebody say, how you gonna be pro-black but not pro-white? I never say I'm anti-white. I'm just pro-black, motherfucker.
That's what people, man.
I've had to explain that shit to white people.
People have them arguments all the time on Facebook. Yeah. Just because you are pro-black,
does not mean
white
you're
people will
anti-other.
Block you, get mad at you for posting black shit. It sounds like, to me, like you're the racist.
But you want to know something that's deep about that shit, though? I've thought about this. Like, all right, say we go black power and post fist and afros and black love. Yeah. If a white motherfucker posts some shit like that and says white power, that shit comes off as just straight up racist. Yeah. But who's to say they're not doing the same shit we doing? So I be like, you got to keep the same energy, bro. You can't look at a white motherfucker and go, you're right. I've thought about shit a lot. Like, yo, black power, this and that. Oh, I love my black people. I do. But then if you see a white motherfucker going white power and there's two white people kissing and showing they white babies, are they racist? No.
Oh, man.
So.
Oh, man, that's a good conversation.
Yeah. That's what I do. That's what we do.
Oh, man. Well.
But I have my opinion about that, too.
I'm also sure I'm pro-black, but I ain't running around yelling, black power, fuck the white man.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm one who believes in investing in black businesses or shopping with black people. Like, and I don't want to be like, oh, you're just not trying to shop with white people. It ain't that. Because right now, if a nigga not doing good business, I'm not shopping with him. I will go shop with the white man. Like, I see no problem with that. Like, I would never shop with a nigga that ain't got no good business savvy. Like, fuck that. I'm not shopping with
you. You know what's funny? You can even attribute it to shit like street shit. Like, you know, you rap about this stuff. You rap about it, so I use that as an example. But you talk about dope. I don't give a fuck if the white man, the Mexican dude, or the black man got it. Of course, I'm going to try to go to my brother first to get the dope.
Facts.
If he got some bullshit, I'm going to go probably to the Mexican nigga next. But if I go to all three, the white man got the best product, and especially if he got the best number. If y'all got all equal product, he got the best number, going to him. If the Mexican dude got the best product or the best number, going to him. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with race. You know what I'm trying to say? So I feel you, though. Like, you can say doing black business.
Sure, I will check in with the black person first.
Yeah.
Because white people open up doors for white people all the time. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But there's something wrong with, like, okay, like, even the job, the workplace. I'm not going to be specific, but even the workplace, you'll see the boss's daughter get the manager position all the time, man. Fact, yeah. If there was a black run business,
and don't even know shit about it.
Don't know shit.
Don't nothing about
no resume, none of this shit.
The workers and none of that. She barely know their name. She, whoever, barely know their name. Don't know nothing about the people you're working with. You up here asking about what's such and such's name? How the fuck you even get the position, my nigga? You don't even know nobody here. You barely be here. So I know what you mean. I know exactly what you're talking about too.
You know, white people do that shit all the time, and it can't, because they're so in power. It's racist when they do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. And even going back to the whole white power thing, it's like, to me, that phrase is actually synonymous with like racist, Ku Klux Klan type shit.
Yeah,
when we say black
that was
power,
the whole purpose behind.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it has nothing to do with saying we got anything against white people. When you say white power,
be pro-white if you white, nothing's wrong with it.
Yeah, but until you go to be a racist way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you start to become prejudiced, whether you black or white, that's when I guess you would say it's an issue. But that's exactly what I think it is. Like I said, I've really thought about this shit. Like, you know how you just zone out, think about random shit. And I'm like, well, you know, I love my black people. I'm all about black love and black power. But when the white man do that shit and we be ready to, hey, you racist piece of shit, motherfucker.
Oh, I know some motherfuckers want to comment right now. Boy, for
sure.
We ain't live.
Shit, get in the comments under the video.
Fuck it. Recorded Sunday, put out Monday. I'll start going live on my phone and shit. Speaking of shit like that, I'll start going live on my phone if y'all want to, you know. Get in the comments.
Not me.
Mention it, man. I'll
mention that shit
go live. If you want to debate with me, I'll text with you and shit. Maybe one day we'll do a thing where we take calls. And that'll be cool as fuck.
You want to talk to me? Hit me up in
the DM. Nigga, we put you on speaker, my G.
Oh, no, you about to be on the show. You going to watch the shit back and
you going to see it tomorrow. You'll see it tomorrow, whether you disagree with what we're saying or not. And it's cool because we'd rather you disagree and debate with us. We like this so we can pick at
your brain. If you agree, that's cool. But if you disagree, that's cool. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like,
don't disagree just to be disagreeing.
Nah, I hate people like that.
That's lame. That's lame. Do it because you truly have a reason for disagreeing, not because you dislike motherfuckers.
Yeah, don't like some shit we ain't say. But, you know, we ain't got to stay on this too long because I'm assuming you got a few topics. But, no, go ahead. What you about to
back to what we was talking about as far as shopping with black people.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with being pro whatever skin tone you are. Nothing's wrong with that shit.
Hell no.
Just don't try to knock somebody because I'll never knock somebody because they white. Sure, and nobody can say they don't have these like little thoughts in the back of their head when they see white people or white people see black people. There's hidden racism out this bitch. Like people do. When you see white people in the store, you automatically have like a little small thought in the back of your head. No, you can't get past the shit. Whether it be something funny or like just everybody like the whole narrative. White people mayonnaise. Everybody has that stereotypical shit. White people. I get at my girl because she's half white. I'm half white and black. Sometimes she uses that. Sometimes she uses the spacer. To block on when you're at the grocery store. The spacer. Pull out the stick and slap it to divide your food. Like this my shit.
So you don't do that.
Well, one time we ain't had that much, and the person behind doesn't really have shit like that. She slapped the space up there.
So you was like,
and I joke her behind it. It's a running joke.
Okay. See, with me, I don't really use it too often. Funny, I feel you on that. I don't really use that shit too. We ain't going to no deep dive about that, but I don't really. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I don't know if I really. It depends, man. Like if somebody in front of me got a good amount of shit, and then me and Trey, like my brother, we got a bunch of shit, and you know. Yeah, I'm gonna put it up there. Then like put the shit so you can know, like, so they can know this is where they shit stop. But we got 5 things, they got 7. This person got 4. It's like why are you using this? I know what you're saying. I never grabbed that shit though. Now you'll see the cashier do that shit and put it there. But whatever, who gives a fuck about this part? So I know what you're saying with that. I just had to think about
this little white and black stuff. Even when you see black people do certain things, it's all stereotypes. Everybody got little stereotypes.
I don't want to forget this thought though. I've said this shit. You know, I may say this for years to come, and I don't mean it though. It's probably gonna come off, but I'm trying to think how to word it. But I feel like almost any white person, even if it's super, not all of them, but a good portion of white people look at me, you, anybody that's black. I feel like even if you're trailer park trash, bullshit, bummy as hell, no money, I feel like even the lowest of the low white people still look at me or you and go, I have friends who are white. And we're back. Same bullshit. Yeah, we definitely going to have to get this round for this computer, boy.
Yes,
go in the middle of good conversation.
Good conversation.
But I was just saying, like, I got like white friends or whatever, and I look at them, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with them and everything. But I be wondering, like, deep down in their subconscious, do they look at me as like, do they still look at me and be like, oh, I'm still better than you? Not that they even have a reason to think that, but do they still look at you like, I'm still better than you because I'm not black? I be wondering that shit about white people because you said everybody has their prejudice. That's what made me think of it.
Everybody has.
And I be looking like, as much as I fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? I be wondering that shit, bro. Like,
and
what do people think?
I jokingly make little comments like toward. That's what any race, anybody, these people, how they are, people. Period. Like I'll say like little stuff to my girl, just because I lie. Sometimes I keep my thoughts to myself, but why not share them thoughts with your significant other to make her laugh or whatever? Like, either way, damn, I meant to jump onto something else that was with that wave. As far as white people still looking at you funny, like, well, a lot of it's due for me. You can get a vibe just walking by somebody, maybe it's just how their day was, or just how they look at you. They might look at you funny and like, oh, this, you know, you might think that they think some type of way about you. Yeah. Not to give too many fucks, but right. I can pretty much, like they say, sniff out racism. Like, I can see that shit. White lady walked past me the other day. I accidentally, well, she was getting her shit, right? She had some shit, and who was at Food Line? She had some shit on the counter. She didn't use the shit, because I wouldn't. Shit, let me quit cussing. Using the stick. I mean, it make you sound less educated. Like, I'm already a dropout. You already assumed that shit. Look at me.
But putting stereotypes on yourself. God damn.
But people do, man.
Yeah.
But
that's funny as hell.
I kind of cut her off in line because she had some stuff up there, but she ran back to grab something real quick. I didn't see her. I came back to the line. I was about to I had the coins. I just finna cash out. So I walks in front of her, and she mugged me like kind of hard, like
nigger. That's what she was thinking.
I felt nigger in her eyes, like I felt that shit burning.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. I backed up because I try to be
polite and shit. Polite. Yep, respect.
I back up, but I felt this certain vibe. I know vibes and energy is the words. Everybody jumping on that wave. And,
but that shit is real though.
Yeah, shit is definitely real. I'm not gonna deny the shit, but because I hate to be so cliche with it, but yeah, I seen nigga in her eyes. And I just, my face went from like regular, casual, nice kid with God to him, I almost say boy to her. Nice, typical young man. Yeah. To like, I started giving a screw face. I'm like, yo, I didn't like the way she came off at me. Like, she didn't even say nothing when I was like, oh, sorry about that. Backed up. She got a shit, she left, but I felt.
But that shit is true though, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you be walking through the store, you know, give certain people head nods and certain gestures. Mm-hmm. You can just feel sometimes when you walk by a certain. I mean, they ain't just gotta be white people. But we're talking black, white shit.
Oh yeah.
You can walk by a white person sometime, you know, give them a little head nod. They just keep walking. Like they look you right in the face. And it's like, oh, well, fuck you too, then, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
I seen a meme that said when you walk by white people, you don't. Niggas say they don't like nod their head down. They go like that because you think like about that.
I know what you mean.
But it's just all in the head.
It is though, but like I don't know. I guess it's all in how you look at that shit. I don't give a fuck. I just head nod.
This ain't all white people.
Nah, I know, but it's just like in general you get. Oh no, most time you give somebody a head nod, they usually gonna speak. Hey, how's it going, man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You in the grocery store or whatever. You know, it's just a place everybody buying their food and shit at. But yeah, there are those times where, like you say, you can feel that shit. Like, oh, you one of them niggas. That's literally how we felt. You one of them niggas. Okay. But yeah, man. I guess to put a button on that conversation. Basically, the whole thing about the whole like homophobic shit. I get it. Like, but I will reiterate my point from last week. I'm still on the side of you as far as if and when I have children, male or female, I don't necessarily want them to be gay, but if they were, I'm gonna love you regardless. But that don't mean that I can't. Fingers crossed that my son is straight. Like,
yeah, man.
I want my child to be like me and have children and give me grandchildren and all this type of stuff.
Without being bashed for it.
And I guess they'll say, well, he could still be gay and have grandchildren. Okay, I know what you're saying, but that ain't. I want it to be how I want it to be. If it don't be that way, then so fucking be it. That ain't the way that the universe unfolded or whatever. But you can't look down on a nigga for saying. Now, I guess I'll go back to that one point. Yeah, that shit do look crazy though. Like when you, because it's like you're cheering on. Yeah, it's almost like cheering on homophobia. Like, ew, two guys kissing, that's nasty. And then it's like, yeah, my boy. I see it's like you're cheering on homophobia.
Now that I really thought about that perspective,
it's like you're cheering on homophobia.
I understand what you're saying, but
but fuck what you saying. Nah.
Damn. Okay, I resonate with that there. Well, I didn't look at it as cheering. Oh man. Okay, I could definitely see that shit. Damn. Yeah. That is kind of like.
See, he ain't homophobic. He actually feels bad. Nasty. You see that? If he was homophobic, he wouldn't even feel bad.
Because you don't want to have to look at that and say, ew, that's nasty. But he did say 2 boys kissing. We just tell him that.
Not to be weird, but you should put on something with 2 girls are kissing to see what he says. See if he goes. If he just be looking like, that's hot. You can be like. Now on the low, it's so like you could be like, no, if he go, that's hot or whatever. Like, yeah, Dad, keep that on. You go, that's my boy. But nah, if he gonna go, ew, you could.
Even with like yesterday, it's funny as hell. I guess to me, we were watching Purple Rain before R.P. Prince.
I was gonna watch that shit.
We were watching Purple Rain. He's weird, man. Prince, I fuck with Prince. He weird, man. The rumor was about that movie. He got a motorcycle and he dressed a certain way so people wouldn't think because he was
very feminine.
People were since we're on the subject, people were trying to back then. Gay mess was frowned upon, and he tried to do that to make him look more masculine. Okay. But I don't know how true that story was. But anyway, right as we're about to leave, this woman takes off her top, about to go skinny dipping.
She got big ass titties.
They were a nice size.
I'm asking because I remember watching that movie when I was young, and I just thought she had some big old titties, but maybe they're bigger than I thought they were. Whatever.
They were pretty.
I can't remember. I'll watch
give her a C or a low D. If that's how you do it.
I don't know. I'll watch it for myself.
Anyway,
and I'll come back
with this analysis. We can see some breast size. I don't really know. I don't really know.
I talk about titties all day. Fuck you mean?
But see, you know I'm married and shit. So.
Yeah, exactly. Man, this all entertainment, Danica. This is entertainment. There were women before you, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. Jew said it, not Pat. So fight me, not Pat. But now go ahead.
But.
So look at what Pat been thinking about.
But his mama covered his eyes, so it ain't like we're like, look at these women, look at these women, look at these women, look. Nah,
question: bruh. If it was just you and him watching, his mom's at work or something like that, would you just let him look, or would you cover it? Because I remember
off the camera, talk to you. I don't know why you go.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's
so basically you would let him watch.
But if you did that, that's a form of like. That shit ain't necessarily right to let your child see that type of stuff.
You know what's funny? This is now we get into. Like, technically, it's not right to tell him to not, because now you're telling him he shouldn't look at breasts. So what? They're breasts. Why you got to sexualize it for? Just let him look at it for what it is, breasts. So what? You see what I'm saying? It depends on your mentality. When I was young, certain shit we would see moms and people be,
most definitely.
They ain't even really fucking.
I saw it all.
Yeah, they not even really fucking in movies. But Monty cover out. You a kid. You go.
But you all remember
shit like that through the fingers. You know.
I remember them HBO.
No, that shit was
that soft porn.
That was some other shit.
They just show titties and they show woman head bobbing. Yeah, they don't show nothing, bro. Nah.
Just get on your phone and get on Google. Type in sex.
Well, back then at the time you couldn't.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying nowadays.
Nowadays,
the kids can find
what
whatever
DVD?
they want. Yeah, kids find whatever they want.
Easy.
Yeah, but nah, I feel you on that. That's why I said I don't know how I'm gonna be when I have a child. Like, what's he, 3.5? A little over 3.5.
Nah, and I will say this. Like I said, I don't shoot down nothing that's gay necessarily. I just don't promote it to him. Like, I ain't finna be hey, those 2 men are kissing. Clap.
Accept that shit. He said clap. But nah, like, I'm with you. You ain't gotta be push it like you said. I don't push it. Or
I don't promote it, but I don't sit here and be like, hey,
don't you ever
that's gay. Like, I don't do shit like that. Now, this is. And I'm gonna keep it G. I'm not gonna sit here and like try to close any hidden homophobia because I don't have it. I'm asking you if this is homophobia to the masses. You think this would be to the masses because we ain't love and they can't. I know they want to like motherfucker.
Yeah, there's some niggas out there.
What's your number?
Yeah, that's a fact. 252. Psych. You feel me?
252. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh,
that's all you get.
Yeah, shout your number out. Yeah, go ahead. Give another 3. They some hackers.
But
you about to get mad dick pics in your phone.
There's like, all right, there's.
You like gays?
There's a My Little Pony app. He went to go click on it. I did not see this coming. I'm like, I said that's for girls, Jacoby. You know what I'm saying? I said that's for girls, Jacoby. I put him on some zombie shoot 'em up shit. Like,
oh my god,
killing all those zombies. But I steered him away from My Little Pony. Is that I'm asking y'all? Is that a form of homophobia?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Oil on that bitch.
Honestly though, that's a good question. You telling him not to get on my I ain't gonna front with you. If it's homophobic, then I got 1% of homophobia. I don't think that's homophobic though. I just don't want you playing with or watching My Little Pony videos.
Like I said, I'm pro hetero.
Yeah. But I mean, is a pony only for girls? I'm not saying it ain't, but
you know
that's the question. Like,
and he was watching Marsha and the Bear, and I was like,
see, that's how I know
it's this little kitty shit.
Yeah, I don't have no.
Well, people that got kids don't talk about. Yeah. Marsha and the Bear. I was thinking like, man, because I heard this shit, because all this LGBT is like
elemental P.
Yeah, they're so hard on anything. So I heard everything that's not anything that's not gay.
Aggressive, yeah.
Like, the little girl said she was handing out toys, and she said, "No, this one's for girls." And I was like, "Oh, they finna be canceled." That's bad that I gotta think about shit like that. They finna be canceled because she said no, that's for girls, and gave it to a girl.
You know what's funny about all of this though?
We're gonna be canceled because we got cancel culture, and you now watching.
No, for sure. Also. But you know what's funny about all that? Like nowadays, they say, like, say I'm thinking about this is that is for this or that is for girls. So what about a dress? Like, I get it. Jacoby said I want to put on a dress and some heels. You not letting them do that. I'm with you. I wouldn't do it either. No. But
dresses were literally meant for females.
But that's my thing. Nowadays, they would say, who's to say if a dress is or ain't for... That's my thing is like, if you say this is for girls, is that really true? To me, it is. But in today's society, is a dress
you have to
really
look at all perspectives.
Is it really?
The originality.
You got gangsters like...
The origins.
Hold on, though. They say he was really real. Like, really in the streets. And he had a dress on. He said, I had on the dress because I had the stick. Like, he had the stick under the dress type shit.
I believe him.
I do too, but as much as like, I have no problem with Thug, but it's like, bro.
That don't mean you can't be gay and gangster.
What if his son come and say that? See, that's the thing. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he got 5, 6, 7, 8 kids, some crazy shit.
Hey, this niggas out here with that fucking guys.
No. I ain't saying that about your Thug. That's him. But
okay.
No. I'm just saying, but on some real shit, I'm saying he got a bunch of kids. I wonder how he would feel about his son. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if his son come and say, "Dad, I want to put on a dress. I want to put on nail polish and eyeliner."
He can't blame his son because he seen his daddy do it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, more than that, would he let him do it? Is my question. Like, do you go, all right, son, go ahead.
Thug, if you hear the boys, reach out.
Yeah, I'd love to hear your, like, I want to know what he's going to say.
We know you don't do interviews and shit.
Barely, for real. But on some real shit, I want to know, because it's like, I don't know, man. I guess I'm looking at it like, if I had a son, I mean, we're just only going off the son shit because you got a son. But, like, even if I had a daughter, there's certain shit I don't like push on her. But then, what are some things that are only for boys? We got all this stuff that's only for girls. What is that? If you have a daughter, what is some stuff that's only for girls? I mean, only for boys. That you gonna say no, honey? That's only for boys. I'm about to say MMA, but no, girls do that.
Yeah, girls do
football,
too.
Yeah, but nope, they had that.
They trying to push them in it. Like NFL coaches, women coaches.
I don't have no problem with
I think
the coach.
they have an
You don't need to be out there ramming helmets.
They're promoting that shit really heavy. That's cool.
You don't need to be out there ramming helmets with no nigga though. Like
no,
it's just like men and women playing basketball.
No. They should never integrate LeBron James with Lisa Leslie or whatever, whoever the greatest. I don't matter.
I don't give a fuck how tall Lisa Leslie is.
No,
LeBron dunking
it's
on
not
her.
fair.
He averaging 70 a game.
And then you're gonna you're gonna try to shame LeBron for dunking on her ass. She was on the court with niggas.
We probably can't even dunk, and I'm pretty sure that I could go out there and bust a girl ass. I'm pushing 30. I still drop a damn 20 piece.
And I don't want to be like bashing women. That's just.
Man, some nice ass girl. Your girl play college ball. She nice.
She could ball.
You and your girl beat. Sorry to hate to put this out there like that, Randy. You and your girl beat me and Randy on some 2-on-2. I just got tired. Wasn't in shape. But
it just goes to show. Ain't women bashing.
This was
we can
2
admit
years
that women
ago.
can ball.
Hell yeah.
I've seen women that will cross a nigga up fast.
This one, I know this was a while ago. I think Jacoby was still in the damn. What's it called?
It's been so long. I don't even.
The car seat shit.
Yeah.
He was just sitting in that shit watching us play or whatever. I think we put 10 a piece or 20, and we basically paid for y'all to go to the movies that night or some bullshit.
Hell yeah.
I remember that shit. But my point being, so motherfuckers say, oh, they're shitting on women now. They homophobic. Women bashing. Like, you know how they go.
What are they?
Yeah, exactly.
They're not heterosexual.
Yeah,
They don't even like women.
Oh, man. Yeah.
What do they call it when you just don't fuck with nobody?
I'm just call it neutral. No, I don't know. Is it asexual when you only fuck with yourself? I don't know.
Yeah,
but
just
anyway,
beat
something
off.
like that. Yeah, whatever. Well,
right.
That's how your son got here. But anyway, point being, like, I don't like it is certain shit I feel like that's for boys. I mean, that's for girls, but we don't really have stuff that we say that.
Bro. You can't even say guns.
Nah, these girls out here shooting.
Yes,
There's some girls out there.
Did I see y'all that video that this nigga ran up?
Yeah.
Tried to rob the school. She decked his ass.
Oh, no, not that one. Trace in that video about the lady, somebody broke in this.
Oh, it was an article.
Her husband and.
She killed that nigga.
Yeah, bro. It was like they tried to rob her husband and her, I guess her child. She grabbed the AR-15, lit his ass up.
I can guarantee
all you
right
who don't like guns.
Guarantee you right now, the man is getting joked like a mother.
Which is crazy.
You gonna let your wife grab the gun this time?
He got to. He was sleep.
Oh man.
He was like when you be sleep. You sleep hard. I know that because you've slept on the couch before.
Yeah.
You sleep very hard. I don't know how your girl sleep. With all that being said, if she hears him, she's like,
she's a very light sleeper.
If she's like, Prince, wake up. She says, fuck it. I ain't about to let nobody kill me, him, or Jacoby. Grab the swimmy and start dumping. I ain't gonna. Now, we talk shit about it, so I'm like, you so bitch. The girl had saved your life, this, that, and the third. But in general,
but if it happened,
I'm gonna like give her mad props.
Hey,
like, yo, glad your girl slept. Like, what the fuck?
We still here. Like,
how you joking?
Hey.
Like, I wouldn't have picked
Society.
it. Now, if I see on camera that you picked it up and was like, and he gave her the gun, oh, you bitch man. Oh, we not cool. Fuck this nigga. I ain't going to podcast this nigga no more. Actually, yes, I am, because every beginning, welcome, I'm your host, Jew, sitting across from my fellow bitch. You feel me? But on some real shit, though, like, I don't know. People joke each other for the dumbest shit, man.
But all in all, I don't think there's nothing out there that you can say that, oh, that's for boys.
Think of that, women. Though, but then we got so much shit for boys, like Barbie dolls. And
I will say this, and
My Little Pony.
This is time.
That's so funny to me. I have not heard that in years, My Little Pony.
A lot of things ain't going in men's direction. Well, men run the world. They say pussy run the world. But it's like...
Yes, it do.
It's a lot of things that women can do that if you say out... Women, it's a lot of things that men can do that they say women can't do, but if you say women can't do it, you're getting bashed for that shit.
Oh, for sure.
That shit's crazy. It's crazy.
Question, like stuff, this whole episode gonna be about this. So be it. How would you feel, or how do you feel about women in the military and shit? You with that? You cool with that? Like them doing that? Even the MMA shit, they fight each other.
Equal rights, so.
I agree, but I don't know if...
I don't like the thought of it. I don't like the thought of it. Like,
I wouldn't mind my girl toting that pistol in her bag or know how to shoot the rifle.
And some women actually want to do this shit. It's not that they're not fighting for equal rights for no reason. They actually want to go out here and kill some motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
So why exactly? Why would we shit on them? So I ain't mad at that.
Some women are born to believe that they just can do shit. Everything that a man can do. There's nothing wrong with having that shit. Yeah, that mentality.
I ain't gonna front. If you really think about it, there is probably more shit that we can't do
than they can do.
Than what they can't do.
For one, have babies, and that shit that's just carrying them in, like, that's amazing. I mean,
we help to make
some godlike shit.
Yeah, you already know how I feel.
Yeah.
The woman is God. If I'm a specific black woman, sorry to all my white Chinese, but you know what I'm saying. I love y'all too, but you know. But on some real shit though, like. I be thinking about that stuff, man.
When you flip the tables like that, that's a lot of things that men can't do.
Like, it ain't too much that I could think of that I could. I mean, yeah, I probably could lift more weight than the average woman, but there's women out there that's benching 300 right now, and I damn sure ain't benching that. You feel me? But they killed my damn self, so
But she trained hard for that shit.
For sure. I mean, if I could get there too. Hard for but my point, I can't train to have no baby. You feel me? I want to push him out my ass like.
So argue all you want to.
Hell nah. That shit ain't going down. So. Yeah, man, it's just an interesting conversation when you start thinking about it.
It's just the world's problems, man. That ain't no answer to none of this shit. It's all based on heavy opinions, and nothing's wrong with that. Everybody's entitled to that shit.
Yeah.
So I'll never bash nobody for feeling how they feel about something unless you're like a racist, and then it's fuck you.
Yeah, that's a little different though. Yeah, man. Yeah. But they could almost say the homophobic thing is like being like a racist, I guess. But it's like. Bro, I'm not out here saying fuck you. Yeah. I hate y'all. Hope you die. That's some racist shit. Like, if you was up here saying that, I'd probably still do the podcast and be like, yo, this nigga wildly. If y'all go to kill this nigga, kill him by yourself.
I mean, you could even see it in movies. That was a thing. Just like racism is a thing. Like you said, it's a form of discrimination, period. Any type of discrimination is wrong. Like, that's I'm not promoting none of that shit.
Fact.
Like, I'll never say anything about anybody that's anything, shape, size, none of that shit. I'll never discriminate behind none of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if a gay dude want to be my cameraman or any shoot videos, I'm not gonna be like, hey, bro.
Yeah.
Don't be.
You don't like pussy, so I can't. Yeah.
No.
Like, what kind of goofy shit is that? I'm with you.
Isolate you on that shit. Like, we had a gay friend. Like, only reason, me and my cousin. I didn't. Only thing I didn't like about him.
Is this the front ass nigga?
Yeah.
Front? Okay.
I felt like he front.
Yeah, yeah.
I always knew he was gay. Like, I don't care what nobody says. There's such thing as a gaydar. I never discriminated on him for it, but he would come around and be like, yo, where's the bitches?
Yeah, okay. I remember you talking about this nigga.
And I look at him and be like, yo,
you don't even want him.
You know, that ain't, don't do that to try to fit in with us. That ain't cool, man. Just don't mention females at all. It's cool, though.
Question. Did y'all,
I talked to him about it.
I got to ask you this question only because of this whole homophobic shit. Did you ever make gay jokes around them to the point like, y'all know the words, faggot, whatever else. Did you ever say that shit around him to make him be like, oh, I got a front runner?
And I'll admit this because
we were young.
In our generation, when we were young, that shit got thrown around. You just make gay jokes. Everybody's a faggot if we dissing you. Everybody's that shit. Like, we call each other faggot all the time back then.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You cannot do that shit now. I get it, you know.
I'm not mad that you can't do it, but
they want to be able to come out comfortably. I understand that shit. But I don't recall ever saying anything like that around this dude. But he never, I guess he would been in that closet so long that, you know, it wasn't time yet.
It's like that Aaron Hernandez shit. When that one dude, not Aaron Hernandez though, but the dude that was like the big dude, big white dude, who's like, I got tattoos, I got a big belly.
He would try to look ugly just to
so that
be a reason why he had no girl.
Possible. Yeah, and like I tried to look manly, and you know I'd be around the locker room saying faggot and you know all this other stuff too. You know we're using the word in the context, so don't try to be like, oh, they say faggot.
He actually said this shit.
Yeah, bro. So don't try to get on us like we're just wanting to say the word. If I want to get in here and just say the word, I'm gonna say it. I'm not worried about y'all doing nothing. You feel me? But we're really not trying to be disrespectful.
Not at all.
It's sad you gotta explain yourself. Like I'm not trying to disrespect by saying. Like,
it's sad to come to that. But
fuck this.
We're trying to express that we understand y'all pain.
Where y'all coming from and shit. You feel me?
You know.
I ain't gonna say I understand your pain. I don't do anal.
Well, I
don't. Say whatever you want, nigga. That was a fucking hilarious joke.
Look, it's funny. Dave Chappelle was on stage. He came out and said, Dave Chappelle still make hella gay jokes to this day. He came out and said, everybody bust out laughing because they knew he was joking. Got some interesting news for y'all today. I'm gay, nigga. Everybody bust out laughing because they know he's not gay, but. Even with him, when he said when he sits down, he likes to sit down with people that discriminate to pick at their brain. That's the type of shit I be on. Like he said, he'll sit down with a racist. He said a racist come on, make all types of racist jokes on stage. He can laugh. Oh, this nigga racist as fuck. But as soon as he get off stage, it ain't like he's like waiting back there ready to fight.
Nah.
He actually has drinks with his motherfucker and tries to get his point of view.
But that's the whole thing. Like somebody might say, there might be a person out there watching who's gay and say, well, I'd love to come out there and have a conversation with you. I ain't got to be on camera. You feel me? Y'all can sit right. You can sit right here in my seat, bro. And y'all go back and forth and have a discussion. See, that's my thing. There's a difference between debating and discussion. We could do a little of both, but let's really have a discussion about the shit.
Discussion sounds better than a debate.
Yeah, and I can really tell you how I feel. Now, if it get a little heated, so be it. That's what happens.
So be it.
You know, don't be over here like saying no crazy shit to me.
What your boy say?
Don't say my boy.
What the Vaseline?
Oh, no, scary move. And he said, you try to get butt naked and wrestle? He's like, where my Vaseline? That shit funny. Go watch Scary Movie 1 if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Class.
That shit funny as hell. That shit funny as hell. Don't
and
say my boy now.
Even
First
then,
off,
though,
that's Sean Wayans. That ain't my boy. Bitch, don't try that.
I mean, that's a funny scene.
Yeah, it is. But don't call him my boy because
I can't remember the scene that vividly. I can't remember.
But this goes to show like
throughout that whole movie, that was some if you want to call it homophobic, that was
that's all
making
they did.
hella gay
times,
jokes. Different times. That's
different times, man.
Throughout the whole series, people would question, is he gay? Like it was just a running joke, man.
Yeah, man, that shit is funny. That shit is so fucking funny. That shit had me in tears. I said, "Who the fuck say shit like that, bro?" Like, I was like, "Was that improv or did he really like?"
It had to be improv. Man.
Yeah,
you know them Marlins. I mean, them Wayans is twins. I mean,
they known for going off the top with the quickness.
They geniuses, man.
But and again, like I don't know, man. All this shit is just like to me. It's just good conversation to be had, bro. Because like you said, you're not a homophobic person, whatever. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Saying because I had somebody accuse me of being that.
Yeah, and I mean, again, I'm not gonna say again when she said your cousin comes off as a bit homophobic. I said, yeah, I know. Nothing else for me to say. Like, I know that shit, and people will say the same shit about me on maybe on a lower level.
We also said that like it can come off.
Yeah, bro, but like, hey, man,
I'm just speaking how I truly feel deep inside. Like,
yeah, bro, I'll be 30 later.
Trying to open my brain and let y'all see this shit.
Bro.
Like,
we grew up in a time. I grew up in a
different generation.
I grew up in a time where you get your ears pierced, they would like
on your left side, bro.
No, both. In my family, you got both your ears pierced. If you only had the right one, or if you had both, I'm using it in the proper context, they would call you a faggot, bro, or call you gay. I'm like, I never had my ears pierced, but I'm like,
and not because of that. Like,
y'all, that ain't why I didn't do it. I just never did. You ain't have yours?
Never had my ears pierced.
I know you used to have the magnet with the ear.
Yeah, I did the magnet.
I used to look at that shit. Oh, that shit look hard. That shit fire.
So you got to take it off in the middle of class, and the shit leave a big ass purple mark. Your
shit would
fall off and get infected. So.
Nigga try to look cool, but I had a fucking.
That's what, man.
The shit we do as youth, in our youth, boy. Yeah,
man. Imagine the kids trying to fit in these days and look cool, wearing these tight ass pants, trying to keep up with the girls.
What you trying to say about tight clothes?
No, I'm just saying that's all these niggas wearing tight ass pants.
We trying to say about tight clothes.
Is that? I don't want to say that's part of the agenda, but hey, see that sounds just. I'm gonna
that's
leave
the name
of
this episode. Fuck it, the agenda.
I'm gonna leave that there.
That's definitely gonna be the name of this.
Yeah, man.
We spent 45 minutes talking about gay shit. Jokes, man. Look, I can't even make a joke.
It's conversation. It's conversation that need to be had. Like,
I don't give
a lot of heterosexuals can't even come out and say a lot of this shit without being canceled.
Yeah,
like immediately, they didn't even try to be like.
But that's the thing. I don't care about none of that. Like, we gonna have people that fuck with it, whether it be a gay nigga who watch this show, or a gay girl who watches it. I can't fuck with them and stop watching. Okay, sorry that you don't want to watch this shit.
Yeah,
but, nigga, we'll crack on a straight motherfucker, gay, black, white. I don't give a fuck what you are. Dog. None of that shit. Yeah, bro. If we live right now and see a damn dog do some dumb shit, look at this stupid ass dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck who or what it is, bro. Like, ain't no discriminatory shit over here, but I mean, I can't front like everybody has a little bit of prejudice in them, like you were talking about earlier. I do.
It's like little subconscious shit that you were kind of like.
But to me though, you have to break that shit though. That's why I do try to be, more understanding and accepting of shit like homeless. I ain't gonna front though. Some shit just kind of falls in the same range that like transgender people, like maybe I need to be friends with somebody or have a conversation. I cannot.
We have never been around.
They're confusing to me, dog.
That's like that type of shit is in it.
Some of them, not all of them. Yeah, some of those people. Like,
we didn't grow up around that shit like that. If we did, we didn't know. But I don't think I ever knew anybody personally that wore a dress with a dick in it. Like I don't think I knew anybody personally that ever do that.
And what makes it confusing for me is like a person who's like, I'm a transgender. Like, all right, if a dude, I won't say you, but if this is a guy, he says, I'm a transgender. He's transitioned over to being a woman, but he keeps his dick. That shit is confusing to me. And then he dates women.
Then the whole background
whatever.
Like,
dates women. That's confusing. Now, if this motherfucker said, I'm a transgender, transition to a woman, and turn his dick into a vagina. No, I understand that shit more than the other person because it's like, you really feel like you should have been a girl.
Yeah.
Like, you took it to the
extreme. You're diving deep head first.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
See, that one even.
They're like, I can understand that person more than the other person who's like, I dress up like a woman, got titties, I take estrogen pills, I still got my dick though. And I date women. Like, hold on, bro. At least this motherfucker date men. Like, this motherfucker turned into a woman and date men. All right, whatever. I ain't saying I fully understand.
What you do, bro.
But I get it.
Just don't be out here trying to hurt people. Like,
what you mean?
Don't be out here trying to trick motherfuckers. Like,
that's where you get your issue.
Yeah, baby. Next thing you know, you done peeled them up and fucked them in the ass. Yeah. Like, come on, man. You don't be doing that shit, man. Yeah, but it's guys out here actually looking for guys that like that. So I guess this
word is like I'm not judging. It's some of this shit is confusing, bro. Like again, not in a disrespectful way. I really do not be understanding. Dog.
No, I'm really
and I want to understand.
Shit, that's the whole purpose of breaking this shit down. It ain't about homophobia and none of that shit. It's really just trying to understand.
We gotta hear more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll have a transgender person, a bi, gay, with like a panel of motherfuckers
and pick at their brain.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What made you? Were you touched as a kid? It made you turn this way, or you just grew up feeling this way?
Swear to God, it's funny you say that because I had a conversation with somebody earlier, and I've had this conversation a few times, and this girl was telling me, this is not the same person who said that to you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who said that thinking that you were homophobic, but this is another one of my homegirls, and was saying how one of her friends was gay, but he was molested as a child, and he's like gay and not gay and bi, he's bisexual, but he dates women a lot, but he still like dudes sometimes. And long story less long, it's like, I'm like, that shit is kind of confusing, but that's why that shit makes me question the whole born gay thing, because I'm like, this nigga straight up, he's saying it. He's the one that fuck with men and women. He's saying, yeah, that molestation shit fuck with me mentally. It threw me off to where I'm like, when you get old, you get in your teens and shit, like, am I supposed to be fucking with men? Because that was my first sexual experience. But I kind of like these girls. I like the ass and the titties. But then again, I remember how that dude made me feel when I was a kid. Come on, bro. Like, what the fuck? So you can say what you want about that shit, dog. That, again, I don't think that makes people gay, but you definitely are. Man, imagine somebody 6 years old getting molested. That shit is going to influence how you grow up when you get to be 13, 15, 16. Like, damn. Again, as far as I remember, shit never happened to me. I'm sure there's plenty of people who get molested and they still be heterosexual. Yeah. Or there's people who've never been molested and they're gay.
Women get raped daily, bro, and that turns them gay. Like,
I've heard about that shit, too. I know, man. I'm trying to tell you.
They hate men. Like,
make sure you have diverse friends, bro, because you can hear all these stories we're talking about from different people. Like, I know girls right now who are gay. You know, well, not girls. I know a girl who's gay and said she got raped. She told me she liked men before.
God damn, man.
And got raped and turned her off. Yeah, and it turned her off, bro. She don't want to fuck with a man ever again in her life.
I can see
I feel her. You know?
A nigga with a beard, like, you can just, anybody with facial hair, like,
it
fuck
turns
with
me
you.
off. Like,
just,
like, I don't fuck with them niggas, dog. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So I get it, man. It's just, again, I'm not saying I think anybody gets molested is gonna just turn gay.
Nah, I'm saying all gays are molested.
Nah, is that no? It might be some people.
This shit too.
Yeah, you gotta defend. You even trying to take up for them niggas. It's like, hold on, I never been touched, and I was gay since I was 3. All right, my nigga, then you got it, bro. Whatever.
It just was in. It's
in you. You know what I'm saying? You watched the wrong TV show. No,
I guess you straight up gay. Like, that's you. That's your thing.
We gotta close this shit out early. But yeah, man, we ain't even touch on nothing. We literally talked about this shit for 50 minutes. Man.
But like we said,
but this is a good conversation to get into, man.
It's a little these conversations get tense in society. Like, you can get fucked up behind it.
Yeah, but that's why I say though, like, people gotta understand, like, for real, we really just we're giving our thoughts, our opinion, and we really just trying to understand shit better. That's why I'm not joking when I say
that's the whole purpose of the podcast, bro. We had so many questions. We just talked. We figured a lot of it out, but
it'd be cool to have a panel of different people so I could pick y'all brain. Like, I don't necessarily, when I say subscribe, meaning I don't do none of this shit. Like, I'm not bi, I'm not no transgender, pansexual, or whatever the other shit is, or none of that stuff. But it'd be cool to hear y'all perspectives, and so I can understand why you think and feel that way. And it's like, even if I still don't understand, at least I gave you the opportunity to speak your piece. I let you know how I felt, and then we went from there.
Because I could understand, like, different races and heritages. Like, that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like when people try to mix racism with
the black struggle with the whole gay struggle.
Like that. It's a completely different, like, different struggle.
I mean, I get why they compare it though, because gay people have been, hung and killed and all type of stuff for being gay. But we got different stories, dog. Like, we got stories. Black people got stories where it be a pregnant woman, they cut the baby out the stomach and toss it to the gators, or cut the baby out the stomach and bet on if it's gonna live or die. Like, yo, sorry, I love my white people out there. Some of y'all, some white people sick. Black people sick too. Chinese, all of. But that's some sick ass shit, bro.
And this was an everyday thing. Like,
man, like, you out there betting, like betting on the game, like the Lakers and the Clippers. I got 50 that say that the baby died. I got 50 say he lived. Like, yo, what kind of weird shit is that, bro? And then this mom just got to stand there and look like,
watching.
Fuck, I'm gonna do. You can't do shit. Then you got your husband. Now you looking at him less of a man because he can't defend you. You know why I can't.
Get his ass whipped
and
hung and all that
type
good
of shit.
Castrated.
Same shit
gonna happen to him.
Man, don't get me started to my racist, man. Yeah. See, now I'm about to say fuck half white, half of you, bitch. But nah, I probably got some. Look, my shit about the same color yours right now. I got some white up in here somewhere. Shit, but yeah, man. We making jokes, but we being serious with this shit, dog. So hopefully, motherfuckers out there understand. If not, I'll probably get a text message from a nigga today.
We unlock a certain part of your mind.
I'll probably get a text message from the homie today. She'll be like, that nigga still homophobic. Bitch, so am I. No,
and if that's what you call it, then that's an opinion. That's still your opinion.
And I agree with you. I think he is. He hates the gays. But, no, I'm just playing. That is my narrative. I'm wrong with this nigga. For y'all that watch. 3 years and I'm like, shut your homophobic ass. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm playing,
all right,
bro.
ain't going nowhere.
Look, he get scared. Damn. You scared they gonna jump you? You scared of them? You think they gonna whoop your ass?
Hey, man, them niggas tough.
I know.
Man, like
nigga, you gonna take a dick up the ass?
Oh yeah, you can take a dick up the ass.
You tough as hell.
You tough as fuck.
This shit, fuck that. I ain't tough as none of y'all. Fuck you mean?
Nah,
jokes, man. Jesus Christ. I hate that. I can't say it's a joke, and I gotta look at it.
It sucks. Yeah, it sucks.
But yeah, make a black joke.
You gotta be Dave Chappelle. You know what's so?
And I was about to say, you know, so funny. You make a joke, bro, and it's like, if y'all make a black joke, and it's good.
They even tried to cancel him, and it didn't work.
Nah, come on, it's Dave. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah, what the fuck you talking about? Cancel what, nigga? But like, if you make a joke nowadays, you gotta say to a motherfucker like, "Oh, it's a joke." Like, if you make a black joke about me, bro, and it's funny, all right, depending on how you do it.
No, they say
depending on how you do it.
All jokes have true meaning.
Oh, for sure. Like that's why when white people make certain racist jokes and shit, I be like, "Huh?
Yep.
How you feel, huh?"
I had this white friend who was ready to crack a black joke. Like he was just searching for that. Like he was happy to put that shit out.
Oh no, they be like.
And he said, "I gave him the pass." Was like, "All right, tell me." Like, since you so like to tell this black joke.
All right, so there's these niggers. Whoa.
I didn't find it funny. Like, I remember I didn't say the person's name because somebody
say it. I could beat his ass.
Somebody you know, it's cool.
Tell me, Kim.
He said a joke. It was me, my brother, and his girl, and my girl. Shit, we was just smoking with him downtown New Bern.
Huh?
See what here?
I didn't know who this is.
And he said it. And I would like to hear from him again, funny. Like just because I can't remember what it was.
I wish they knew why I started laughing like that. That was a good one.
But
okay, I know you talking about.
After he said a joke, nobody laughed.
Yeah, he cool though. So
we got quiet.
He said that.
Kept the blunt in rotation.
The feel he in though, it's crazy that he would make a racist joke, but deep. Oh, that ties in perfectly. Glad you said it. That ties in right to what I said earlier. When I say I feel like deep down
inside,
they know they got the advantage. I ain't gonna say his name, but dude, we talking about he around black people all the time. Bro. If it's who I'm thinking, you talking about he around black people all the time in his field, in his profession, for the most part. 27, at least 20 hours of the day. Goddamn. Yeah, if not 24, goddamn. Bro, like, daily, deal with him daily. And again, I'm not saying nothing wrong with him making that joke, but like you said, it's not funny, and it's like if the joke is funny, I'm gonna laugh.
I think it was a mixed joke. Yeah. I've heard mad jokes
that are fucking funny. It's like
funny as hell.
Somehow I be trying to laugh because I'm like, that shit kind of racist, but it's funny though.
But we'll make a joke about a motherfucker that just passed yesterday.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna say some jokes we made, but whatever.
Except for Kobe, we ain't joke Kobe not once. We ain't joke Kobe not once. Nah. Everybody else got these jokes.
Yeah, I don't know if we got them.
If I die right now, if I just go,
I'm a joke.
Joke the fuck. Nigga go back, watch this podcast, make it go viral, so bro get paid.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
And make jokes about how
I'm gonna let you die. I'm gonna let you really die though. I ain't gonna try to get you say. I'm gonna let you die, nigga. Like you gonna die, nigga. But nah, on some real shit though. Like yeah, man, that's funny though. I'm just thinking now because the person I'm like. You around, but like I said, it makes me feel like on some level there are a lot of white people who feel like this about black people. Like whatever he may have said, you could tell me the joke if you remember it when we get off. But
I genuinely don't.
Oh, okay, you don't. Okay, but yeah, man, I just be like, what the fuck? Like that's why I be looking at people. I be talking to them, dap them up. I be looking like, what how you really feel about me, dog? You know,
it's easy to make me laugh and cry laughing.
Oh,
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That one just didn't do it for me.
Damn.
Just didn't do
I was trying to hit the joke now.
It kind of like rubbed.
You been told me to joke, but fuck niggers too. I love that shit. Fuck that nigga. But yeah,
we didn't touch none of the topics.
None.
I do want to speak on this.
Go ahead.
Like Snoop said, dog head ass bitch.
But let's go into like you touched on a little bit, but we'll go into detail next week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably should be talking about it.
But then they ain't make me talk about it out then.
Who gives a fuck?
We will. To the end of the podcast. Like, we'll talk about what you
exactly.
Talk about,
you know.
Good conversation.
Y'all talking about gay shit for 55 minutes.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't talking about Gail, Oprah.
I hope this unlocks some type of part in your brain that you at least try to help us open up with it if you are a part of that. I didn't want to disinclude them. I didn't even want to disinclude them when I sounded disrespectful.
Yeah.
I thought you were
going to say if you're part of this homophobic community. I'm like, I ain't part of that.
I didn't know what to say. Like, if you're a part of that, I didn't want to say that community. Oh, what? You ain't your community now?
I know what you're saying.
I ain't want to hear that shit. So, I just try to help people help us understand, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, you said what you said. I know you, though. That's the difference. Like, we literally have known each other since 3rd grade. We found out who was cousin in 10th grade. We're going to tell y'all that for years to come, just for y'all who now watching, and then somebody going to be like, they always say that. You've been here since the beginning. But on some real shit, I know you pretty good. There's some shit about you I probably don't know or whatever. But and there's some stuff about you I want exposed. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy shit about this nigga. But nah, but on some real shit, like, I know you. So when you say that stuff, I don't take it no type of way. Like, even if I had a gay son, I ain't gonna be like, fuck you bitch ass nigga. Who cares if my son's gay? No, because I know what you mean when you say that shit. Like,
right.
I would feel you like, yeah, I thought the same way, but come find out he's gay. I still love my nigga. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
I be having.
Now, between us, if my son turned out that way, sure, it's gonna be a little. I ain't gonna front, bro. It's gonna be a little awkward at first, but then we're gonna look at each other and be like, damn, we talked about this.
Yeah,
bro.
you spoke this shit into existence. That's why I ain't talking about my child no more.
But nah,
I ain't talking about
he's great. You know what I'm saying?
You sure?
I can't sit here and beat my chest.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Man. No. But he's great.
So you think?
Man, it ain't like nothing I'm really worried about no more since
I feel you.
y'all want to make it a thing that I worried about.
Yeah, that's a fact. Fucking homophobe. But yeah, man. Nah, I'm just playing, man. Y'all chill. I leave my boy alone. Get in the comments. This nigga. Send mad eggplant emoji. Get this nigga comments and send mad eggplant emoji. Send mad eggplants. This nigga like. I'm about to go on the ground and do it right now. Fuck that. Then they gonna think some other shit about a nigga. Never mind. But yeah.
But if you like the conversation, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that.
Fuck you waiting on?
Right, man. By now it's episode 15. Jump on the train.
Lanes, boy.
But in the meantime, we'll get at y'all next week.
Yup.
Whatever happens throughout the week, or if you have topics that you want us that intrigue you and you want to hear us talk about it, that might unlock another part of your brain or some shit.
Right.
Just hit us up in the comments or even message me wherever, Facebook, IG, wherever, Twitter. I'm on Twitter now. I'm back on Twitter.
Are you out there?
Barely. I ain't tweeting shit today.
I
try to tweet, but it's like it ain't like it used to be, man.
I can't fuck with it, bro.
But
hit me up on IG. You feel me? That's all I be on.
I definitely be on IG and Facebook now. Hit the boys up, man. Till next week.
Yup.